This is one of the best hotels I've ever stayed at. What you're seeing right now is the view from my room, which I did not pay for, at Alila Napa Valley. This place often goes for over $1,000 a night. I definitely cannot afford that, and I expect that most other people can't afford that. However, the good news is that it is pretty easy to stay here for free. So if you'd like to learn how to do that, then please stick around to the end of the video and I will show you exactly how. What you're seeing now is drone footage I took of Beringer Winery, which is the winery that the Alila sits on. But now I will shut up for a minute so you can enjoy how truly beautiful this place is. So since we were only here for a one-night stay, I made my poor girlfriend wake up with me at 6 a.m. just so we could get here super early and really maximize our stay. While yes, it was very foggy on our arrival, you'll actually see that the fog creates a really cool atmosphere. As I said before, we arrived super early, so of course our room wasn't ready yet, but we were able to use this downtime to go get some breakfast at a place called the Model Bakery, and if you are in St. Helena, which is where the Alila is located, I highly recommend going to this place. Their English muffins are to die for. And this is coming from someone who normally doesn't like English muffins. We also use this time to tour the attached Beringer Winery, so I'll be quiet again so you can see how beautiful it is. To cross between the hotel and the winery, you just take this super convenient bridge, and there's a nice little river that runs beneath it. Let's talk about the facilities. So as you might expect, given a property of this caliber and expense, all the facilities were super nice and very well maintained. However, there's just one thing I think they are missing, which you'll see in a second. Have you noticed it yet? There's no hot tub, which I mean, like, come on, this place goes for $1,000 a night. I want a freaking hot tub. To their credit, the pool is heated to a bit over 80 degrees, but I'm one of those nuts that likes a really hot pool, so that didn't cut it for me. The outdoor showers are heated, and you can see that they provide complimentary sunscreen. It is nice that they provide this as a year-round amenity and not something that's just in the summer. The gym was well equipped, but I didn't get to film the whole thing because there were people in there and I did not want to be that creepy dude filming people while they worked out. Let's now take a look at the hotel's restaurant, the Acacia House. As you can tell, the restaurant has really nice decor, and there's this big window so you can see right into the kitchen. There's this outdoor terrace for dining in one of the warmer months. We actually ate dinner here on the night of our stay, and to say that we felt out of place would be an understatement. That's to no fault of the resort. We're definitely not in the typical demographic that stays here. For reference, my girlfriend and I are in our early 20s, and we definitely do not look like the type that would be staying at these super luxurious resorts. But to be fully clear, we never felt that we got any worse treatment from the staff. Everyone was extraordinarily friendly to us. Now, the food at this restaurant is really good, but it does depend on what you order. For example, we didn't really like our pasta dish, but the Impossible Burger was great. For dessert, we ordered the creme brulee, which was wonderful, but to be fair, I don't think I've ever had one that wasn't. Okay, now it's time to commence the simping. The rooms at this property can only be described as absolutely phenomenal. Starting with the bathroom. From the Japanese-style bidet toilet to the use of marble finishes throughout, you simultaneously feel like you're in the pinnacle of luxury, yet also in a place that's weirdly approachable, without any era of stuffiness. Something to understand about the Alila brand is that it's focused on eco-luxury, so you won't find the typical opulence that you might associate with a Ritz-Carlton or a St. Regis. Instead, you're supposed to feel closer to nature, yet remaining in total luxury and comfort. And these rooms completely and totally achieve this goal. Note that the flickering you see at the top is just from the camera and cannot be seen in person. This bed is the most comfortable hotel bed I have ever slept on in my entire life. The sheets must have been made of some magic cotton or something. I don't know how they did it. We had told them in advance that we were staying for our second anniversary, so they gave us a very nice handwritten note and a free bottle of champagne. Every room also comes with a complimentary bottle of wine, which is the small one you see standing up there. The minibar, while fully stocked, does suffer from the standard hotel minibar pricing. Now let's take a look at the breathtaking view just off of our private patio. I know it's like a stupid small thing, but I really like the style of curtains and how they block out pretty much all light. Finally, Virtually every room at Alila Napa Valley has their own private fire pit, and I loved this. It was so relaxing that I accidentally fell asleep outside at night. Here are the final ratings. Now you have been enticed. You've been tempted. You want to stay at this beautiful resort, but you don't want to pay the $1,000 a night or more price tag. I mean, who would? Don't worry, you don't have to. We're going to work backwards here. Alila Napa Valley is part of the World of Hyatt program. World of Hyatt lets you redeem 40,000 Hyatt points for a standard room at this property. Now you don't have any World of Hyatt points. That's fine. World of Hyatt lets you accumulate points by transferring them over from Chase Ultimate Rewards at a rate of 1-to-1. So 1 Chase point transfers over to 1 World of Hyatt point. Now you don't have any Chase points either probably. That's also fine. You're going to want to sign up for one of 3 credit cards. Either the Chase Sapphire Reserve, Chase Sapphire Preferred, or Chase Inc. Business Preferred. As part of the sign-up bonus on one of these credit cards, you'll earn between 50,000 and 100,000 Chase Ultimate Reward points, which once you transfer the points over to World of Hyatt, you'll be able to book 1 to 2 nights at this hotel entirely for free. Yes, it does require you to spend the necessary money to reach the bonus, but if you were going to spend that money anyways, then it's effectively free. All 3 of those cards do have an annual fee ranging from $95 to $550, but I recommend looking into the benefits and perks of those cards because I would argue that the benefits and perks alone actually outweigh the annual fee. Before you run out and just blindly apply for one of those cards, I have 2 quick pieces of advice. 1, for the love of God, do your own research. Please don't just go apply for a credit card because some guy told you to. You need to do your own research. It is a financial decision. My second piece of advice is that if you're going to apply for one of these cards, that you should do so when it has an elevated offer, particularly for the Chase Sapphire Reserve or Preferred. The Preferred right now is at 60,000, but it does get elevated up to 80,000 sometimes, so it really depends on if you want to wait for that higher offer or not. If you enjoyed this video, I would really appreciate giving it a thumbs up, and if you're part of the 97% of people that are not subscribed to the channel, then consider subscribing.